We live in a world obsessed with happiness. Everywhere we look, we're bombarded with messages telling us to stay positive and choose joy. While there's nothing inherently wrong with looking on the bright side, this relentless pursuit of positivity has a dark side. What happens when we're encouraged to slap on a happy face, even when our insides are crumbling? This is where we encounter the danger of toxic positivity. It's the pressure to suppress negative emotions like sadness, anger, and grief under the guise of optimism. It's the belief that any feeling other than happiness is unacceptable or weak. This constant pressure to be positive, no matter what, can leave us feeling invalidated and alone in our struggles. It's like trying to swim upstream against the current of our own emotions. What it is and how to spot it. Toxic positivity is the excessive and often insincere insistence on focusing only on the positive aspects of life, even in the face of adversity or suffering. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken bone. It might cover up the problem temporarily, but it doesn't address the underlying pain. You can often spot toxic positivity in everyday language. Phrases like, "just think happy thoughts," "look on the bright side," or "don't be so negative" can be incredibly invalidating to someone who is struggling. While these phrases might be well-intentioned, they often dismiss and minimize genuine human emotions. They send the message that it's not okay to feel sad, angry, or scared, which simply isn't true. Imagine a child who falls and scrapes their knee. One parent rushes over, scoops them up in a hug and lets them cry. The other parent says, "You're okay, stop crying, it's just a little scratch." Which child do you think feels truly seen and heard? Toxic positivity is like the second parent. It denies us the space to process our emotions authentically. When we stuff down our feelings instead of acknowledging them, they don't magically disappear. They fester and grow stronger, leading to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. By denying ourselves the full spectrum of human emotion, we deny ourselves the opportunity for growth, healing, and genuine connection. Section 4. Choosing empathy over empty cheer. How to combat toxic positivity. So how do we combat toxic positivity? It starts with cultivating empathy, both for ourselves and others. Instead of jumping to false reassurances, let's practice active listening and validate each other's feelings. When someone is struggling, resist the urge to offer unsolicited advice or platitudes. Sometimes the most helpful thing you can do is simply listen without judgment and say, "I'm here for you," or "it's okay to not be okay." Remember, it's not about forcing positivity, it's about creating a safe space for authentic emotional expression. It's about allowing ourselves and others to be fully human. Section 5. Embracing the full spectrum of human experience. Life is a tapestry of experiences, both joyful and painful. To pretend that only the positive emotions are valid is to deny the richness and complexity of being human. It's in the dark times that we often discover our greatest strength, resilience, and capacity for love. Let's challenge the culture of toxic positivity. Let's create a world where it's okay to not be okay, where vulnerability is a strength, and where we can show up for each other with empathy and authenticity. Remember, embracing our full emotional spectrum doesn't mean dwelling in negativity. It means honoring our humanity in all its messy, beautiful complexity. It means showing up for ourselves and each other with open hearts and open minds.